Princess Charlotte, the brightest royal mind of her generation. Welcome back to Crown Chronicles, where we uncover the untold stories behind the palace walls. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something that's been quietly making headlines among royal insiders, something that could change the future of the British monarchy forever. Before we begin, if you love royal content that goes beyond the surface, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an episode. Trust me, you'll want to be here for what's coming. Now, here's a question that's been whispered in royal circles. What happens when a young princess displays intellectual gifts that seem to outshine everyone around her? I'm talking about Princess Charlotte, the 9-year-old royal who might just be the most brilliant mind the Windsor family has seen in generations. But here's where it gets interesting. While the world focuses on her adorable appearances and impeccable fashion sense, something far more significant is happening behind closed doors. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why palace insiders are calling her the secret weapon of the modern monarchy. The academic prodigy. Let's start with what we know. Princess Charlotte attends Lambrook School in Berkshire alongside her brothers, Prince George and Prince Louis. But according to multiple sources close to the royal household, Charlotte isn't just keeping up with her studies, she's excelling at a level that's caught even her teachers by surprise. Reports suggest that Charlotte has shown exceptional aptitude in languages, reportedly already speaking Spanish fluently thanks to her former nanny, Maria Borrello. But it doesn't stop there. She's also learning French and has shown a remarkable ability to pick up languages with ease, a skill that would make her invaluable in royal diplomacy. Think about it. In a world where the British monarchy is constantly working to maintain its relevance in international relationships, having a royal who can converse naturally in multiple languages isn't just impressive, it's strategic. The personality factor. But intelligence isn't just about academics, is it? What truly sets Charlotte apart, according to royal observers, is her emotional intelligence and natural leadership abilities. Remember that viral moment at Queen Elizabeth's funeral when Charlotte was spotted gently reminding Prince George about protocol? She was only 7 years old. 7. While millions watched and the weight of history pressed down on that moment, this little girl had the composure and awareness to guide her older brother. Royal expert Katie Nicholl has noted that Charlotte possesses a confidence and assertiveness that's unusual for her age. She's described as naturally bossy, but not in a negative way. Rather, she has the kind of commanding presence that makes people listen. Kate Middleton herself has joked about Charlotte being the one in charge at home. And if you think about the most effective leaders throughout history, many of them showed exactly these traits from a young age, that natural ability to take charge and organize those around them. The historical context. Now, let's put this in perspective. Charlotte is fourth in line to the throne, which means the likelihood of her becoming queen is relatively slim unless something unexpected happens. But here's the thing, that might actually be her greatest advantage. Without the intense pressure and scrutiny that Prince George faces as a future king, Charlotte has more freedom to develop her own identity and pursue her own interests. She could become what Princess Anne has been for decades, a hardworking, respected royal who serves the monarchy without the burden of the crown. But unlike previous, spare royals, Charlotte is growing up in an era where royal women are increasingly taking center stage. The success and popularity of figures like Princess Anne and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, have shown that you don't need to be the monarch to be invaluable to the institution. The modern royal advantage. What makes Charlotte's position even more interesting is the modern context. She's being raised by parents who've deliberately tried to give their children as normal a childhood as possible while preparing them for royal life. This balance, between privilege and normalcy, between tradition and modernity, could create a royal perfectly suited for the 21st century. Consider this. Charlotte is growing up with technology, social media, and global connectivity in ways that previous royal generations never experienced. She's being educated about climate change, diversity, and mental health, issues that will define her generation's approach to public service. And here's where her intelligence really matters. A smart, well-educated royal who understands both tradition and contemporary issues could bridge the gap that often exists between the monarchy and younger generations. She could be the person who makes the crown relevant to Gen Z and beyond. Sources suggest that William and Kate are very aware of Charlotte's potential and are quietly preparing her for a significant royal role, even if not the throne itself. They're ensuring she receives the best education, exposing her to arts and culture, and gradually introducing her to royal duties in age-appropriate ways. Unlike the intense, sometimes suffocating preparation that previous royals endured, Charlotte seems to be getting a more balanced approach, one that develops her natural gifts while allowing her to be a child. So what does all this mean for the future? If Charlotte continues on this trajectory, we could be looking at a royal who combines intellectual brilliance with emotional intelligence, traditional values with modern sensibility, and royal duty with personal authenticity. She could become a powerhouse working royal, someone who takes on major patronages, represents the UK internationally, and modernizes the monarchy from within. She might focus on education, mental health, or international relations. Whatever path she chooses, she has the potential to be transformational. Princess Charlotte may only be 9 years old, but the signs are already there. The brightest royal mind of her generation. Perhaps. But more than that, she might just be exactly what the monarchy needs for its next chapter. Someone who can honor the past while embracing the future, someone who can lead with both her head and her heart. The question isn't whether Charlotte has exceptional gifts. The question is how she'll use them to shape the royal family and, by extension, British society for decades to come. What do you think? Is Princess Charlotte being set up to be the most influential royal of her generation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one and love hearing your perspectives. If you enjoyed this deep dive into royal analysis, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your fellow royal watchers, and don't forget to subscribe to Crown Chronicles for more content like this. We've got some incredible videos coming up that you won't want to miss. Until next time, this is Crown Chronicles, reminding you that the most interesting royal stories are the ones still being written.